people. It is Friday, August the 19th. The time is 8:09 in the evening. It's currently 24 degrees Celsius. And I'm here on Queen Street West, just outside of the Eaton Centre. And I'll be heading inside the mall, making my way northward. And I'll be checking out the food court in the mall, as well as a couple of other food courts. And my mission is to find a Thai restaurant where I can get some pad Thai. And I know there's Thai restaurants in almost every food court in the downtown area, so this shouldn't be very difficult. There's one that I have in mind that I've been to before. It's been a long time since I've been there, so we'll see if that place is still serving the same delicious pad Thai that I used to get there once upon a time. Now we're on the middle level of the Eaton Centre. Oh yeah. And the food court is 2 levels below. And the other 2 food courts I'll be checking out are in the Atrium On Bay and at 10 Dundas East. It's quite busy on my walk here to the Eaton Centre. Lots of people out on the streets. Yonge Street was pretty hopping. Yonge Dundas was very busy. And if everything goes according to plan and I do get some pad Thai, there is an awesome view from the food court at 10 Dundas East, where maybe I'll get to sit down and overlook Yonge Street. While I sit down to eat my pad Thai. I've been sort of craving having more pad Thai ever since I went with Megan to Pie restaurant last time she was in town. And I know that the food court pad Thai won't be quite as good, but from what I remember, it was certainly good enough for for me anyway.
I'm not sure. Yeah, but
Head down a couple levels here now. And this place is quite hopping. I think you can get nice refreshing fruit drinks there. It is rather muggy out. Head down. Seems to be a Thai restaurant right here. Checking out the prices. This place is an absolute zoo. I'm not sure if there's another Thai restaurant down here. Well, I think I'm going to head to the next food court. And that will be the one in the Atrium On Bay, which is another smaller shopping mall. And a much quieter one with a food court that is pretty decent and not nearly as busy as this one. Thanks. one of the access to Dundas subway station.
It was a 50-50. Then I lost it.
Just like hordes of people everywhere. And just like that, it's much quieter as soon as you leave the Eaton Centre. Well, this mall has 2 levels. And I've always found it strange that even though this mall is a fraction the size of the Eaton Centre, and not nearly in any time close to being as busy as the Eaton Centre, it seems to have more security guards wandering around than the Eaton Centre has. This is a nice water feature. And oh no, it looks like the place that I would get my pad thai is closed. That's quite disappointing. So this is the place where I would go before. I'm not sure if this food court being attached to an office complex is the reason why these places closed down much earlier. It's probably why. I thought maybe they'd stay open till 9 o'clock in keeping with mall hours, but apparently not. So now food court number 3 seems to be the most likely place where I will get my pad thai. back into the Dundas subway station access. And this is part of the path. So now I'm in 10 Dundas East. The food court is up on one of the upper levels. And these ones do tend to stay open at least till 9 o'clock. There's a large movie theater complex that sort of keeps things open a bit longer. And here's the other Thai restaurant. I think I'm going to get myself some pad thai here. It's either that or go back to the Eaton Centre. But then I'd have to come back here again to try and sit down with that awesome view, so I might as well just get this pad thai right here, right now. So I'm just going to pause the video for a few moments, and then I'll resume once I have my food and once I found my seat. Be back in a flash. And there, I'm at the food court now. I just got my food, although it was definitely not what I was expecting. The place in the Atrium On Bay where I would have normally gotten my pad thai is leagues better than what I got here. I haven't eaten it yet, but I can tell just by looking at it that it's not going to be on the same level at all. But in any case, I guess it'll suffice just to quell my hunger pains. But look at this awesome view of Yonge Dundas. And I'm sitting right beside this window, but for some reason they have these large blinds pulled down, kind of blocking the view from the seat, so I have to crouch down here just in order to get a shot of this. And there's the food. So what I think I'll do is I'll just set my camera down here. And I'll let that run for a little while I start digging in. Yep, this is not what I was hoping for. Not at all. But I suppose this was a somewhat successful mission. I came for pad thai. I have pad thai. I'm gonna have to go back to that other place during business hours, I think. Because from what I remember, it was far, far better than this. But in any case, I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed my quest for pad thai, checking out 3 different food courts here in downtown at the Eaton Centre, Atrium On Bay, and here at 10 Dundas East. So leave a comment below if you enjoyed this little food court tour. Let me know your thoughts down below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also make sure you hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, as well as via my merch store, and the recently enabled super thanks button right down below. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.